And welcome in to Rose Gymnasium tonight for Lady Wolves basketball, as the Wolfe County Lady Wolves will take on the Betsy Layne Lady Bobcats. And this is our second broadcast, our first girls broadcast, I think, of the year for the Lady Wolves, only their second home game. And glad to bring this to you. Lady Wolves are defending 55th District champions, and Coach Brown is trying to find that elusive first win. He's played some good competition so far this year and has not been able to get over the hump. And said that the girls have had a good week of practice and shown some improvement. He's hoping some of that will show tonight. Lady Wolves are able to get a win. This Lady Bobcat team comes in and with a couple good wins on their resume. They beat Breathitt and Buckhorn, and so they're a very talented team. Return all 5 starters. Coach Corey Thacker has a veteran team with 3 or 4 girls averaging above 9 points a game, so that's always nice to have. So should be an exciting game tonight. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for starting lineups here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back, folks, for the start of the game here. Starting lineups. First for the Betsy Layne Ladycats. Number 4, Lacey Hall. Number 24, Lacey Hall. Number 4 is Jaden Pinta. Number 13 is Jaden Jarl. Number 35 is Kinley Martin, and number 51 is Haley Dameron. And for your Wolfe County Lady Wolves, at guard, senior Bailey Wright. Junior, number 30, Kenzie Miller. Sophomore guard, number 12, Abigail Noble. Junior forward, number 22, Jasmine Banks. And in the middle, sophomore center, Naomi Noble. Our officials tonight are Brian Napier, Ralph Fugit, and Dylan Fields. This Betsy Layne team has a lot of size and look to be a fairly athletic team. We'll have Martin and Banks jumping it up. And it's controlled by Naomi Noble. And almost goes out of bounds. But Abigail Noble's able to get it. Looks like the Ladycats are opening up man-to-man. Banks has it. Throws to Miller. It's deflected. Banks gets it back now. Looking for someone. And gives off to Wright. And Wright working against Jarl. Gives off to Miller now. It gives to Banks. Miller screens for Wright. Wright's unable to get it. Now corrals it. And Miller has it now, being guarded by Hall. Gives off to Abigail Noble, who drives, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound. And the Ladycats are looking to run, and that's an errant pass, but Pinto will run it down. And Martin has it, now gives off to Hall, who gives back to Martin, and she'll be fouled by Naomi Noble. That's one thing that Coach Brown does not want to see happen, is Naomi Noble pick up a foul early in this first quarter. She'll have to be careful. And free throws up by Martin, and good. Martin comes into the game averaging 10. This Ladycat team, I look for them to press on a make, and Noble's able to get the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Jarl. Coach Thacker said, why would you do that 90 feet from the basket? And they do not press on the dead ball. So Miller will bring it across, working against Hall. Gives off to Abby Noble. Abby Noble gives off to Bailey Wright, who takes the screen from Naomi Noble and gives off to Miller. And Lady Wolves are a little stagnant, and Miller will take the screen, throws to Naomi Noble, who goes up, no good, and gets her own rebound, goes up, and she'll be fouled. I think that's going to be Jarl's second, actually. Pinte will pick up that foul, not Jarl. Naomi Noble's first free throw is up and short. She'll have one more. Noble's second free throw is up, and it rolls off. Unable to convert there. And pass is thrown ahead to Dameron, who's driving on Banks, pulls up, puts a shot up, and good. Nice, strong move there by Haley Dameron.
2-point basket, Dameron.
So the Ladycats are out to a quick 3-0 lead here. And the Lady Wolves are looking to get on the board. Abby Noble Gives off to Bailey Wright. Bailey Wright's going to shoot the three from the wing. No good. And the Lady Cats are looking to run. Dameron has it. And she drives, puts a shot up. No good, but a rebound. And I think that'll be a foul on Jazzy Banks. So Lady Wolves not doing a good job on the defensive glass to start. And Martin will shoot two. First one is up and short. Lady Cats do not put anybody on the free throw line. Some teams elect to not do that, or to do that. And that one also off, and Naomi Noble was able to get that rebound. Wright's going to bring it up here. And she's being pressured by Jarl. And gives off to Banks in the corner, who's going to shoot the three. No good. And Dameron's looking to run. And she's not slowing down now. She kicks to Hall. Hall's going to put the shot up. It's no good. And Banks has the rebound. Gives off to Abby Noble. Noble gives off to Miller. Miller thought about the three. Decided not to. And then the Lady Wolves will reset. Miller drives. And turns it over. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of Naomi Noble. And being joined now by Sean Noble. Sean, good to have you.
Good to be here. High-scoring game.
Yeah. Coach Brown probably hopes you brought a basket or two for him.
All right. We need to get it to the hot hand here.
And Dameron hits for three.
That's their leading scorer.
Yeah, averaging about 17 a game.
Yeah.
And Lady Cats are out to a 6-0 lead there. Miller crosses over. And almost stolen away, but Wright's able to retrieve it. Wright takes the screen, gives off to Abby Noble. Noble drives, puts the floater up and good.
Oh, nice floater. Got to get into the gut of that 2-3 zone and break it down.
Pente working against Abby Noble here. We're going to go with a double low stack set here.
The Wolves going man to man.
And they're going to throw inside and let Martin have a chance to score, and she does.
Martin got some good size there, a nice turnaround jump shot.
This is a pretty good size Betsy Layne team, and you can't let them get that deep in the post. Wright working against Jarl, gives off to Banks. Banks thought about the pass, and that's going to be a reach in, I think, on Jarl. That'll be her second. We'll have our first sub of the game, and that will be Carly Williams checking in for Jarl. And Miller has it. And throws out to Noble. Noble's going to take the three, and no good. And Betsy Layne gets the rebound, and they're looking to push. Pente. And that ball's thrown into Martin, who's already had some success in there, and she's called for traveling.
Yeah, she ran the floor really good there on the break, and also had a nice box out down here. Little too many steps that time.
Yeah. Miller has it. She brings it up and picks her dribble up, and that will throw down to Naomi Noble, who will go up and miss. And the Lady Cats are looking to run. And Pente has it over to Dameron. Banks has to be careful not to pick up that second foul. Pente going to reset it. Abigail Noble guarding her. Gives it off to Williams. And there, Dameron has it. She goes up, shoots reverse layup, no good. Naomi Noble with the rebound. And the Lady Wolves are looking to run. Banks goes up and was bumped, but was not able to get it, and was not fouled again. And Lady Wolves can't seem to get one to go here early. And Pente kicks to Dameron, and she's going to shoot the three from the wing. No good. Right with the rebound. And thought about the long pass, but no, and then it's turned over. And Pente has it. Gives off to Hall. Being guarded by Miller. Back to Pente. And down low to Dameron, who's posting on Banks. And she goes up, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds off of the Lady Cats.
Might have got away with a
yeah, it looked like she took a little hop there.
Yeah.
Lady Wolves, 2 points so far through this first 6 minutes. Has to get something going offensively. They haven't got downhill into the lane hardly at all. And I'm sure Coach Brown is wanting his girls to be a little bit more aggressive. They're just kind of standing and watching whoever has the ball.
Yeah. Despite Noble's floater in the middle of the lane, that's the only time we've got it.
Yeah.
Lady Wolves in a flex cut here, trying to get some.
And Miller has it now. And just not much movement.
Yeah.
And Banks is going to shoot the three and hits.
Yeah. Well, they needed that three. That really helps right there. I thought Jazzy might have got bumped on that last fast break opportunity, but she bounced back here and makes a good three.
One thing that Coach Coach Brown has to like is the fact that in this quarter they've played good defense and they've got lost on a high screen, chasing above a screen on the weak side. You never want to do that. You always want to go under that screen and fight under it.
Yes, that was a nice play. But yeah, you're right, Lucas. You got to stay under.
And Wright has it. She's going to drive, puts a shot up, no good. And it's tipped around, but the Lady Cats come down with it.
Nice take by Wright. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Pente has it, gives off to Martin. Going to take the 15-footer, no good. Naomi Noble pulls the rebound and gives to Kenzie Miller. 40 seconds to go. Coach Brown says, let's speed it up here. Miller has it, gives to Banks at the free throw line. And Banks shoots a wild shot that is no good. And Dameron goes up, finds a nice pass there to Hall.
Yeah, nice find by Dameron.
Lady Wolves are not playing through contact right now. They're just flailing around when they get bumped.
Right. Yeah, especially on that last play, it looked like got a little contact.
Wright's going to take the three and hits.
Yeah, got a little contact, but you play through it, right?
Yeah, you've got to play to the rim. And so that takes us to a very quick end of the first quarter here. And the Betsy Layne Ladycats lead 12-8. We'll be back after 1 minute here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium as we get ready for the start of the second quarter.
And the Wolves ended up the quarter with a nice, strong ending. Hopefully we can bounce back here. And
Martin has it, spins back to the middle and lays it in.
What a nice move.
And you just can't let people get that deep on you in the post.
Right.
Miller now gives off to Abby Noble, who gives to Jazzy Banks. Banks has been guarded by Dameron, and Banks throws a skip pass to Abby Noble, who's going to drive, puts a shot up, and good. Nice job there by Abby Noble to look to drive. And it looks like the Lady Wolves are going to come out in a little three-quarter court token pressure at least, and have to make sure they get back to protect the rim. They do. And Pente is going to pull up for a 15-footer, no good, but an offensive rebound, and another miss, but another offensive rebound, and there's going to be the second foul on Naomi Noble because they gave up 2 offensive rebounds there.
Yeah, those are just too many opportunities to make a point-blank shot. You've got to box out and get them one and done.
And that first free throw is good by Martin. Second free throw by Martin is also good. Makes it a 16-10 lead here for the Lady Cats. Miller will bring it up. Miller drives, keeps her dribble, backs out, finds Wright. Wright drives, kicks to Miller. Miller going to take the three, short. Banks has it. He's able to save it in to Abby Noble, who's able to retrieve it and reset.
Here's another opportunity.
Miller drives, spins, gives it off to Naomi Noble, who's unable to hit the layup and is able to retrieve it on her own. And that ball's deflected away, and Dameron has it. And now Martin has it, and she's looking to attack. Finds Williams, and that shot's put up and in.
Noble didn't want to pick up her third right there, so.
Abby Noble has it. She drives, circles back around. Wolves have to get something going right now. The only person moving is the person with the ball.
Right.
You know, you have to get some movement. And Abby Noble's going to take the three. It's going to be short, and that's going to be rebounded by Maddie Collins, who will back it out. Give to Williams, over to Pente, over to Dameron, who's going to shoot the three. No good, but an offensive rebound, out of bounds off of Wolfe County, and yet another chance to get a defensive stop and don't get the rebound.
Right. The Wolves, like you said, I mean, you've got to get some movement on the other side, get some interchange, get some cuts, some basket cuts without the basketball.
And Dameron's going to get an open 15-footer, and she'll hit it. Coach Brown's going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, he's going to have to get a timeout here.
And we'll take it with them here for a quick 30-second timeout. Be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
And we're back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, where the Betsy Layne Ladycats have jumped out to a 10-point lead at 10-20. And Coach Brown called a timeout there. And, his team's just not answered the bell here to start this second quarter. Yeah. I think it was a 14-10 game, and they let Betsy Layne just come out and score the first 10. There's a handoff to Abby Noble. She picks it up, gives to Bailey Wright. And Wright drives, kicks to Abby Noble, who runs in, puts a shot up. No good, but it is going to be fouled.
And shot that through contact that time. Couldn't get it to go down, but it was a nice drive.
And an attack to the basket.
Yeah, Coach drew that up on the timeout there. He needed to see his Wolves, Lady Wolves, get to the basket that time.
Noble's free throw is short, and she'll have one more. Second free throw by Noble is up and good.
That one looked a lot better.
Yeah. And Coach Brown's going to do a little press here, try to get his girls a little bit more engaged. And the Lady Cats are able to pass through it. And Pente is going to drive and gives off to Martin, who lays it in. You just can't accept getting pinned down like that.
Yeah, she pushed Noble up the line and just had a wide open drop step.
Naomi Noble has it, gives off to Jazzy Banks. Banks has it and gives off to Wright. He finds Abby Noble cutting, and she puts a shot up and in. Abby Noble having a good game tonight, and the reason she's having a good game is she's being aggressive.
Yes,
and she's attacking the goal.
She's moving without the basketball.
And Williams gives off to Pente. And there's going to be a three attempt, and good. Number 21, Maddie Collins, coming in off the bench and making an impact.
Maddie Collins, the left-hander, smooth three-pointer.
And Noble has it. Gives off to Naomi Noble, who gives off to Jazzy Banks. Banks working against Dameron. Gives off to Naomi Noble. Noble drives, goes up, puts a shot up. No good, but she's going to be fouled on the body by Martin, I think.
But nice screen there by Jazzy, freeing up Noble to the basket.
Noble's first free throw is up and good.
Look for the Wolves to get back in their pressure here.
Lacey Hall will check in for Pente. Second free throw by Naomi Noble is up and also good. And we're going to have a timeout here by Coach Thacker. And looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Sean, what do you think Coach Brown's telling his girls in the huddle?
Well, he's telling them, first of all, in the pressure, let's not let that high seal get there. Let pass it up. You might be able to give it up right here, but we've got to get a trap here in the back court or early front court. Stop the basketball. Kind of, he's wanting to push the pace a little bit more, kind of speed him up.
And when the ball gets ahead of you, you can't trot back. You have to sprint back to get back into the play.
Yeah. Yeah, rule of thumb, if the ball passes you, you're out of press. You're trying to get a back tip, or you're trying to just retreat and protect the basket. Here come the Wolves. Looks like they're going to pick up at half court. Man-to-man, looks like.
Yeah, they'll pick up man-to-man here. And really look for the Lady Cats to do some screens to get Martin and Dameron going across this lane.
Yeah.
And Williams has it. She's going to give off to Martin. Martin's going to take the 15-footer. No good. And Abby Noble's able to get the rebound. She's looking to attack. She drives.
Nice.
And she's going to get fouled.
Nice being aggressive right there. Coach Brown is off his stool clapping.
It's going to be a foul underneath. No shots.
No shot. But nice defensive possession that time by the Lady Wolves.
And Banks will trigger it into Noble. It gives to Miller. And Miller throws it into Banks. Banks is going to go up with a shot. No good. And unable to get that to go. And that's a lob down to Martin, who catches it and scores.
Yeah, Betsy Layne really does a good job of getting their big man running out.
They run the floor, and they run straight to the block.
Yeah, that's the best time to post up, isn't it?
And Banks has it. She's going to drive, puts a shot up, and she'll be fouled by Martin. Both of them.
Hey, wake up, Kenzie. Wake up.
And Banks' second free throw is up and no good, rolls off. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Cats. So the Lady Wolves are struggling at the line tonight. They've had a chance to really pick up an extra 6 or 7 points. And, in games like this, those are big points.
Those are huge right there from the charity stripe. Knock those down, and it's a 2 or 3 point game right now.
And there's a loose ball, and Jazzy Banks is able to come out there with it. She's looking to attack, driving, goes up, puts a shot up, no good.
I think Jazzy's looking for the fouls.
And Williams has it, and Miller's able to get back on defense, and thought that was a double dribble, and it was, yeah.
Absolutely. Good call. I was like, she got away with that one for a second, but they made the right call.
And, those are shots that Jazzy usually hits. Jazzy's an exceptional athlete. She usually hits those. Nice pass there by Miller, who gives to Noble. Noble's unable to hit a layup. And Banks is going to shoot the three, and no good. Wright had it for a second. Loose ball, and that'll go off of Lady Cats to stay here with the Lady Wolves.
Good job by Noble getting in there and mixing it up.
And Miller will trigger it in here. Jazzy Banks comes, gets
Good
it.
pass.
And that ball is put in by Banks. So nice set play there by Coach Brown to get Banks a look, and maybe that'll get her going. Seeing it, you know how it is when you're a scorer, seeing it go through the net.
Yeah, seeing it go through the net. That's what a scorer's mentality. You want to see that go through the net.
And Williams is going to drive, put the shot up, no good, but an offensive rebound again. And Lady Cats are really hurting the Lady Wolves on the old boards. Dameron gives off to number 21, Abby Noble, with a nice steal there. And she's looking to push, 1-on-5. She goes up, puts a shot up, no good. But, Coach Brown, it's hard to say much to her because she's played so hard.
Right.
Didn't have the numbers, and we needed some weak side help. And there's another offensive rebound and put back.
Oh, we got to box out.
Jazzy Banks is going to drive. Goes up, puts a shot up. It's no good. Naomi Noble there for the rebound. Puts it up, no good, but it's fouled.
That's on Betsy Layne.
Yeah, the story of the game right now is just offensive rebounding and a low block play by the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
Naomi Noble's first free throw is up and good. And Gracie Brown will check in. I think she's checking in for the shooter.
Going to try to save her from getting her.
Get that third foul. Try to avoid that. But, minute 10, there's going to be some chances for some rebounds. Somebody's going to have to get some rebounds.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to make up their mind for these Lady Wolves to get aggressive and move somebody out of that lane and get good position.
And Coach Brown sticking with his man-to-man here.
A little double O.
And they're going to go straight into Dameron, who fakes, spins, puts a shot up, no good, but another offensive rebound by the Lady Cats. And that's, the story of the game is the Lady Cats are shooting, missing, and getting the rebound. The Lady Wolves just aren't fighting for the rebound enough. And, you've got to have enough toughness to get in there and fight for it.
Yeah, simple math says the more times you shoot it point blank, more times you're going to make it.
And both free throws are good by Maddie Collins and pushes it out to an 11-point lead with 50 seconds to go here. Miller working, gives off to Banks.
Good
goes
pass.
in, lays it in, and no good.
No. Yeah, it looks like.
And the Lady Cats have hit layups, and the Lady Wolves have missed several there. So, that's the difference in offensive rebounds.
Right.
And Dameron looking to drive, gives off to Hall. Hall drives on Miller, drives to the left block, pulls up, and another offensive rebound and another foul.
And that's this position right there, Lucas. You got to get position early. We're waiting till the shot goes up and then trying to get a hand on it. But you got to play position basketball. In between your man and the basket.
And Martin's free throw rolls off.
I think that may be the first free throw I've seen him miss.
She's had a really good first half.
Yeah.
She'll have the second. That free throw is up, and it's good.
12-point lead. Wolves will hold for the last shot, I believe.
And now it looks like they've went to a 1-3-1. See if the Wolves have made the adjustment. Miller's going to stop, shoot the three, and hits.
And we're just
Lady Wolves really needed that, but they really need a stop right here. And there's going to be a long pass, and that's going to go out of bounds, and that'll take us to halftime. So the Lady Wolves are able to get a little momentum going into the second half, but at the half, the Betsy Layne Ladycats lead 32-23. We'll be back here in 6 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Man.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
The new year is bringing exciting high school basketball action to courts across our region, and Rose Brothers is happy to help bring these games into your homes. Rose Brothers is your source for basketball and all athletic shoes and Under Armour and Nike athletic apparel to put your athletes in the game, or even help you keep those New Year's resolutions. With lots of winter still ahead, come see us for deals on fleece and outerwear too. When you have the chance, get out and support your local teams and the boys and girls of your local schools. And when you can't, Rose Brothers will be helping Bluegrass Sports Nation bring it to you.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. And the Betsy Layne Ladycats have a 9-point lead, 32-23, over the Wolfe County Lady Wolves. Sean, what do you think Coach Brown was saying at halftime?
Well, first of all, he's telling his girls, when we get a shot point blank, we've got to play through contact, get the ball up on the backboard, go up strong. If they foul you, just worry about the shot. We're worried about the contact right now, and, we got to improve that. Also, when you have a point blank with nobody there, we need to finish that.
Yeah, and definitely, defensive rebounds, you have to battle, and you can't give them second chance opportunities. Not only do they give them a chance to score, but it also puts you're usually out of position defensively and puts you at a lot higher risk of picking up those fouls. And that's what happened to Naomi Noble and Jazzy Banks when both of them got their second foul. Was off of an offensive rebound when they were kind of out of position. And, both of them are,
very
well
important.
above average rebounders, and I look for them to have a much better second half. If you're the Lady Cats, I think, they have to continue to they've had a lot of success going to Dameron and Martin.
Right.
And I look for them to continue to try to do that. And obviously, I'm sure Coach Thacker said, you've got to pound the offensive glass, until they show us that they're going to stop us from doing that, you always want to expose a team's weakness, and tonight weakness has been on the glass.
Yeah.
And so I look for Coach Brown to try to have his girls a little more fired up and ready to go on the defensive rebounding especially and everything.
Yeah, these girls, he coaches Coach Betsy Layne here. He's hollering for more of the same.
Yeah.
We need to pick up the energy and match that and match their physicality and get it out and run.
And, if you're Coach Brown, these first 4 minutes of this third quarter is going to tell you a lot. You either come out and you throw that first punch, or if you get hit by a punch by Betsy Layne, how do you answer that?
Exactly, yeah.
He wants a run here in this first 4 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if he comes out and does some trapping or a little bit of a press or something. And it'll be Lady Wolves' ball to start, so we'll see kind of what Coach Brown has talked about coming out.
Yeah, this is a mental toughness time right here. First 4 minutes of the third quarter are most important. you've got to respond.
And Abby Noble will trigger it in to Kenzie Miller. And Miller's going to look to get downhill, it looks like. Now she's going to get a screen from Naomi Noble. And Miller gives off to Naomi Noble, who goes up. And she's partially blocked, and she's going to be fouled by Martin.
How many is that on Martin?
I think that's 2. That it could possibly be 3. And that's her second foul.
Oh, no.
Her third. Oh, that's a big foul there. And Miller finds Noble. Noble's able to score. So nice set play and nice read there by Kenzie Miller.
Kenzie Miller, 2 or 3 really good passes from the inbounds that's ended up on the positive end for the Wolves, Lady Wolves.
So this is the end that the Lady Wolves have to do a good job on. And, really close down that lane. And it has Naomi Noble done a lot better job of not letting Martin get so deep there. Dameron working against Banks. Now Pinte's going to drive, pulls back, kicks to Dameron. Dameron's going to take the 3. No good. Miller with the rebound. The Lady Wolves are looking to run. Miller's going to throw ahead to Banks. Banks is going to drive. Kicks over to Abby Noble, who's going to take the 15-footer. It's short. And Pinte is going to throw ahead. And Dameron's going to drive and puts the shot up. No good. Rolls off. Naomi Noble's able to pull that rebound down. And the Lady Wolves are looking to run. And Miller has it and dribbled it off her foot. And now she finds Abby Noble, who drives, puts the shot up. No good. Naomi Noble goes in, gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Jarl, I think. Yes.
Nice aggressive rebound by Noble. Followed up her sister's shot. Wolves have it underneath.
And Banks is going to trigger this one in. Gives to Noble. And Noble's going to drive. Pulls up. No good. Abby Noble there to fight for that rebound. There's going to be a jump ball. That'll be Lady Cat ball.
I am seeing more fight, though.
A lot more fight, Sean. That's what I was getting ready to say. The Lady Wolves have came out, and, they're not just going to roll over here in this first 4-minute stretch here. So we'll see if they can withstand that.
Good sign.
And
body language a lot better for the Lady Wolves.
Pinte's going to give over to Hall. Hall's going to shoot the 3. No good. And that's a long rebound. Banks is able to get it. Gives off to Naomi Noble. Abby Noble has it. She's driving, and she loses it. And the Lady Cats are able to get it. And there's a long pass deflected. Bailey Wright has it. She's looking to push. Kicks back to Miller. Skip past to Banks. Banks thought about the 3. She's going to drive. Gets to the rim. That's no good, but Naomi Noble's there for another rebound. Finds Bailey Wright, who drives, puts the runner up. No good. Gets her own rebound, puts a shot up, and scores.
Nice, Bailey. Follow her own shot.
And Coach Thacker is going to have to take a quick 30-second timeout. And he's not real happy about those offensive rebounds.
No, it looked like you can see the body language change on the Lady Wolves. I guess Coach Gary Brown, he may have peeled some paint off the wall in there.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a sunshines and rainbows speech at halftime. Yeah. But sometimes that's what has to happen.
Yeah.
And it worked. Whatever he said worked.
It's woke up his team.
If you're Coach Thacker, he's probably going to come out. I expect this ball to go down inside to Martin or to Dameron on a curl here.
Yeah.
And try to ISO one of those two.
Yeah, and also they had a nice curl backdoor play in the first half.
Yes.
They may go to that, but you can kind of bank on this is going inside to their leading scorer.
And we'll see. Coach Brown, he might change his defenses up, but it looks like he is still going to stay man. Pinte is going to bring it across. She's guarded by Abby Noble. There you go to the high post.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see an elevator screen for Hall. Shoot a 3. No good, but long rebound. And it was lost. But Jarl was able to get it back and gives back to Dameron. Now back to Pinte.
Wolves unfortunate right there with that long rebound.
Long shots lead to long rebounds a lot of the time. And that's a lob over and nice pass there to Martin. Lady Wolves didn't communicate there on the screen, and Naomi Noble went out. She shouldn't ever leave the post, I don't think.
Right. Yeah, if you have somebody fronting, you got to have somebody over on the backside.
And Naomi Noble's going to take a long jumper. It's no good. And Bailey Wright's going to pick up a foul.
Actually, not a. You don't want to foul in the backcourt, but that's actually not a bad foul.
That is her first foul, though. So, instead of a transition opportunity, make them take it out of bounds, you just set that defense.
That's right, Lucas. Had the Lady Bobcats were running wild.
And now they're going back to this double-low set here. And gives off to Hall. And Hall's really wanting to get this ball down to Martin. Naomi Noble does a lot better job getting her off the block. Now Jarls posting. Gives off to Martin. She kicks to Hall. To Dameron. And Banks is pressuring Dameron. Spins back. Kicks to Hall. Hall lost the handle. And now gives over to Jarl, who throws to Pente. Pente's going to take the jumper and hits. Nice possession there by the Lady Cats. And they've answered that run and got it back to 9. So now we'll see if the Lady Wolves can make another run. And Banks has it. She's being guarded by Dameron. Gives off to Kenzie Miller. Miller's going to drive. It's lost. And that's a turnover. And Pente's looking to push, and she finds Hall, who's going to shoot the 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Naomi Noble. And Coach Brown is begging for the Wolves, Lady Wolves to run. And Wright has it. She does not use the screen. Miller had it. Now she's going to take a 3, and it's no good. And Dameron's looking to run, and the Lady Wolves look like they're dead tired. I mean, they didn't get back at all. And Coach Brown's going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, there was 4 Lady Bobcats up ahead in the break right there, and we were just lagging behind.
Yeah, I mean, somebody has to have back responsibilities, whether it's the shooter or somebody on the opposite wing. Somebody has to rotate back on defense. And, so the Lady Cats have pushed this out to an 11-point lead after the Lady Wolves have cut it to, I think, 5.
5, yeah, at 5, and had the basketball too to cut into it more. A nice timeout here by Coach Brown. Settle the troops here. See if we can get some good action here offensively. Get a bucket to go down, and a few more stops. That's what we need.
And so now it looks like the Lady Cats are going to come out in a press here. Looks like a 1-2-1-1. So the Lady Wolves are going to have to protect the ball here. And Jasmine Banks will come up. And it's stolen away by Dameron. And she'll go in, puts the shot up, and it's going to be fouled.
Well, Coach had them in a good set there. You want to throw over top of that press. Just not enough mustard right there on the pass.
And that free throw rolls off for Dameron. She'll have one more. Look for the Lady Cats to definitely press on the make here after having that success on the last time. And that free throw's up and good.
And on cue, Lucas, they are in the press.
And inbound to Miller, and she's not picked it up, and she throws it. Banks is unable to corral it, and Noble's able to get it. She gets it back to Banks. And the Lady Wolves are able to get it across, and Banks has it, gives back to Wright, who's going to take the 3 and hits. The Lady Wolves really needed that one, Sean.
Yeah, we've been dead the last 2 or 3 minutes there, and that was a big shot. Gets the lead to 9.
And Pente has it, gives down to Hall. Martin has it. She goes up, kicks back to Jarl. Jarl puts it up, no good, but an offensive rebound by Martin, and she's fouled.
And that's Noble's, I believe, third foul?
Third foul, yeah.
She's been doing a nice job this second half on the board. She's got, in my estimation, 6 rebounds in this half.
She let herself get pushed under that rim on the first shot and was never able to get back to a rebounding position.
Right.
And Martin's free throw rolls in, gets the kind bounce.
All young kids out there, if you want to rebound well, you have to go before the shot. You have to develop your position under the basket before the shot.
That free throw's up, and Wright has it. She throws it ahead and out of bounds for another turnover.
Not a bad idea right there. You want to throw it ahead where the defense can't get it, but, turnovers and kind of just these offensive rebounds have just really been plaguing us.
Yeah, and unforced turnovers. You can't. And as Dameron was able to get free. And there is Martin coming around that double screen. And the Lady Wolves just kind of follow her around.
I just had a flashback last night. Hazard ran that same play against us. And
Abby Noble throws to Jazzy Banks. Banks drives, puts the shot up, no foul. And now they'll look to run. And Hall has it down to Dameron. Dameron drives, puts the shot up. It's no good. Martin with the rebound and scores. You know, I mean, you can't give up offensive rebounds at this rate. And Miller throws a skip pass. And
a little contact on that.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but no foul.
We have an injured player for the Lady Bobcats. Who is that, Lucas?
I think that's Hall. I think. And we'll take a quick commercial break while Coach Thacker tends to Hall, and we'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
The new year is bringing exciting high school basketball action to courts across our region, and Rose Brothers is happy to help bring these games into your homes. Rose Brothers is your source for basketball and all athletic shoes and Under Armour and Nike athletic apparel to put your athletes in the game, or even help you keep those New Year's resolutions. With lots of winter still ahead, come see us for deals on fleece and outerwear too. When you have the chance, get out and support your local teams and the boys and girls of your local schools. And when you can't, Rose Brothers will be helping Bluegrass Sports Nation bring it to you.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium. We're glad to see Lacey Hall be able to get up and walk off on her own power and everything.
Just kind of.
It was a hustle play where there was a little bit of contact, and I think she might have got like a hip pointer maybe.
Yeah, it looks like she's holding her right hip right there.
And everything, but we hope she's able to recover and get back into this game.
And both coaches cleaning the floor, doing a great job.
And everything. So with 1:40 remaining in the third quarter, big minute 39 here for huge, the Lady Wolves. They have to find a way to cut into this a little bit. And Miller gets it into Banks. We'll bring it out now. Abby Noble has it.
Yeah,
she gives off to Naomi Noble, who gives off to Jazzy Banks, who drives, kicks to Abby Noble. Abby Noble pump fakes, drives, puts the runner up, no good. And the Lady Cats are looking to push. Pente drives, gives off to Dameron. Dameron had it, and that's going to be a loose ball, and that'll be out of bounds to the Lady Wolves. Dameron almost able to save that, but wasn't able to.
If you're the Lady Wolves, Coach Brown, you want to get this under 10 if you can. Minute left here in the quarter with a fury.
And Miller has it now and gives off to Banks. And Banks double dribbles. So another unforced turnover by the Lady Wolves there.
I think that Jazzy was thinking she was coming to pick there after the UCLA cut there, but the pass and then obvious double dribble.
And now nice skip pass. We're going to see that elevator screen again for Williams. She didn't want the shot, so Lady Cats might hold it for one. I don't know. Dameron, when I say that, drives. And that kicks off to Martin, and Martin hits.
Baseline jumper by Martin.
And
good.
The Lady Wolves are throw it ahead. Abby Noble's going to take the three. Three is up. No good. Naomi Noble's able to get that rebound. Puts a shot up. It's good. And has a shot chance for an and one here.
Big shot there. Knock this free throw down and then get in some pressure.
Not sure exactly. A little miscommunication, I think.
Fortunate that we didn't get a lane violation.
Yeah. Naomi Noble's free throw is up, and it rolls off. And the Lady Cats are looking to push. And Williams going to have the three, and it's up and good. And things are coming really easy for the Lady Cats right now as Miller picks her dribble up and turns it over.
Take care of the ball.
And we're going to go to a quick commercial break and be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where a really rough minute 39, Sean, there for the Lady Wolves. I think it was a 12-point game, and 2 threes and a layup in about a minute span led this to a 20-point game. And the Lady Wolves have to toughen up and try to fight to get back in this.
Yeah, the first 4 minutes here, try to get it back into manageable numbers. Just a flurry by Betsy Layne at the end of the quarter.
And Banks has it. Kicks over to Wright. Wright's going to get an open look from three. No good. And Naomi Noble is able to run that down. She gives off to Banks. Banks kicks in the corner to Abby Noble, who's going to get an open look and hits.
Nice.
Lady Wolves, they got that first three, and they're going to have a few more as they're still trying to press, but not getting much pressure. And Dameron's going to take the pull-up jumper. No good, but another offensive rebound for the Lady Cats. And, you know, if you're Coach Brown, it don't matter what defense you run. If you don't rebound the ball, you're not going to have much success.
That's right. One of the most important stats, now, other than the score, is your rebounding.
There's that elevator screen. Dameron's going to take the three. No good. And Naomi Noble's able to get the rebound. And she gives off to Kenzie Miller, who throws ahead to Bailey Wright. And
let's see if we can't get Bailey or Miller free for another.
They have to get downhill. They're playing in reverse. And there's
just on their
pass
heels.
to Naomi Noble. She goes up and fades away and does not get the call. And Dameron drives, puts the shot up, and scores. And the Lady Wolves are running down the floor, but the Lady Cats are pressing. They need to look down the court.
Up the court, you're in. Nice.
And Abby Noble has it. And she swings it back around to Bailey Wright. And Wright's going to drive, puts the shot up. It's good.
And Coach Brown holds his hands up in frustration, saying that's what we've been needing to do the whole game. But a nice move by Bailey Wright.
And Dameron's going to drive and give off to Martin, who's going to score the two. Lady Wolves aren't getting anything out of the press because they're just, you know, they're just dribbling through it.
Right. It looked like we're just kind of standing and they're dribbling through cones.
Miller's able to get it to Abby Noble, who's driving, and goes in, and it's blocked. And the Lady Cats are looking to run, and the Lady Wolves look dead tired. And there's Martin for a layup for two.
And not a bad drive there by Noble, but one more dribble gets you a little closer. You can't falter for trying to attack the press there.
So that's going to be a full timeout, and we're going to take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where the Betsy Layne Ladycats have jumped out to a 21-point lead here. And turnovers and lack of transition defense have really hurt the Lady Wolves. As Jazzy Banks turns it over again, and Pente is going to hit the three.
That's a deja vu right there of the end of the quarter.
And they're not even looking up the floor. As Naomi Noble had it for a second, and she's going to skip past to Abby Noble, which is what we want. And
right back.
Miller's going to look to drive, gives off to Abby Noble, who drives and kicks to Miller. Miller drives, spins, and picks her dribble up and getting ready to get called for 3 seconds. Barely gets out of there. Now she's going to get the three look from top of the key and hits.
Bottom of the net, Kenzie Miller.
The Lady Wolves have to get a stop. They're barely getting down the floor on defense. And there's another wide open jumper and another offensive rebound and a block by Jazzy Banks. And she's looking to push and now turns it back out. And the Lady Wolves aren't getting much offense. They're just standing. Miller has it working against Dameron, gives off to Abby Noble, who goes in, puts a shot up, hits, and is fouled.
Abby's been aggressive tonight. To say that, right there in that shuffle cut, though, right there, we need to get downhill. The Betsy Layne Bobcats, Lady Bobcats are playing more physical and more aggressive right now.
Yeah, Lady Wolves are letting them dictate where they go. And another missed free throw by the Lady Wolves. And the Lady Cats are racing down the floor. And going to get another, and Abby Noble's able to get a steal. And
Good
she
pass.
throws ahead to Jazzy Banks. That goes out of bounds, but Jazzy's able to save it. Kick to Kenzie Miller for three, no good. That's deflected out, and Jarl gets the rebound. And the Lady Wolves aren't getting back on defense very much right now.
Yeah, you can tell right now it's a struggle now. They're very tired. Kind of foul away from the ball.
I think Naomi Noble might have turned an ankle or something. And Gracie Brown will check in for Naomi Noble.
Naomi's done a good job on the boards this half. Been very aggressive. Still kind of getting out of position some, Lucas.
And Dameron's going to pop the three, no good, but another offensive rebound and putback. And, the Lady Wolves, they have to you have to fight for a rebound.
Yeah.
And
we're buying that real estate twice, too. We're throwing the ball backwards.
nice pass by Abby Noble to Jazzy Banks, who lays it in, and will have a chance for an and one.
Nice execution right there on the press offense. We didn't we threw it back once, but it was a little more clear back there. But you don't want to buy the same real estate twice, do you, Lucas?
No,
you
want to
floor.
Get downhill and attack the defense. If you can throw past three defenders, why would you ever let them get back in front of the ball?
Exactly.
So, that's something that I'm sure Coach Brown will continue to tell his girls. As Banks has one free throw, and it is good. So that cuts it to an 18-point lead here.
And to be honest, this league could have been like this way earlier in the game. The Lady Wolves early in the season here, they're filling their team out, trying to find, point guards and people to play on the perimeter. But we've got to get better at rebounding.
And right now, Jazzy Banks is going to have some help in the low post.
Yes.
Pente's working against Miller. And
doing a nice job right now.
Hall gets it, drives, kicks to Dameron. Dameron puts a shot up, no good. And Abby Noble's able to get that rebound. And Kenzie Miller has it. She kicks over to Jazzy Banks, who's going to have the three from the corner, no good. And there's Martin. And Martin has owned the glass
yes,
for the Lady Cats. And there's somebody's lost down low. And Dameron's going to drive in and shoot a layup.
Well, the help defense really broke down that time. We're just waving at them as they go by.
Yeah, I mean,
move your body.
You can't give up straight line drives to the rim.
Straight line drives and live ball turnovers.
And Miller picked her dribble up and had to get bailed out by Wright. And then Wright drives, puts a shot up, no good. Kicks out to Abby Noble, though, for three in the corner and hits. And if you're Coach Brown, if nothing else, you've got to go out of this game saying, I'm really happy with Abby Noble's performance tonight.
Exactly. The first few games and stuff like that, he's looked for, that second, third scorer, somebody that's going to be aggressive, and it looks like she's coming true.
So we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back here for the conclusion of this one on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
And we're back at Rose Gymnasium, where there's 2:03 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Betsy Layne Ladycats have a 65-48 lead. And Sean, if you're Coach Brown, this one might be out of hand, but he still wants that timeout. He wants to coach get his girls to play hard through the end of the game.
Yes, sir.
If you're Coach Thacker, obviously you're saying we don't want anything other than a layup. And
take care of the basketball.
No foolish turnovers.
And this is a time to teach and
for the Lady Wolves, if you're going to press, you've got to put something into it.
Yeah.
A little more pressure than that. And they do get the stop. Naomi Noble gets the rebound. She's looking to run. She drives, goes up, puts a shot up, no good.
I think she.
And Dameron now is looking to run, and she steps through, no good. Naomi Noble's able to pull that rebound down, gives to Bailey Wright. Wright looking, throws, and that's going to go out of bounds back to the Lady Cats.
You know what's so frustrating right now? You see signs of greatness right here with this the Lady Wolves team. They've got some pieces here, pushing the fast break, just missing some passes, and just not playing that type of position basketball. I believe Coach Brown can get them there. It's going to take a little bit.
And Dameron has it. She's going to drive, goes up, puts a shot up, and lays it in. You just can't let people just straight line drive you right to the right block and shoot a layup.
Yeah, Lucas, that's
a pride thing.
Yeah, that's a pride thing, and that's make them earn it at least.
Yeah. And Naomi Noble has it now, and she throws it away. And there's Martin going to catch it and lay it in again. And, Coach Brown's not going to be happy with the Lady Wolves' performance on defense in this game. They've just accepted getting beat on a drive and getting beat down the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're hanging your head when you should be just sprinting your tail back, getting on. And just a little short right there. 33 seconds left. Wolves are getting back at the half court. Coach Brown's going to empty his bench, it looks like, Lucas.
And the body language is something that I know Coach Brown is big on.
Right.
And, he's not happy with the way they performed in the fourth quarter especially.
Right.
They accepted getting beat, and that's not what Coach Brown wants to see.
No, Coach Brown's a championship basketball coach, won this region several times, and, he won't accept that.
And Martin dribbles it off of her foot, and the Lady Wolves will get it back here with a chance to cut it under 20.
Show some pride here and finish the game.
Harper Holbrook, number 42, into the game. Young 7th grader. And she loses her dribble, gives off to J.C. Lansaw, who drives, gives off to Cheyenne, and didn't get the shot up. So this one will end with a 69-48 score. And Lady Cats from Betsy Layne come away victorious.
Yeah, nice performance by the Lady Bobcats. They passed the ball really well.
Yeah.
They run to their spots, and they got the bigs inside.
They hit the offensive glass hard.
Yeah.
And that was the difference. I thought offensive rebounds and turnovers.
Yeah, we got beat to the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for Sean Noble, I'm Lucas Miller, and Darren Back on production, and Tony Houndshell on the camera. We'll go ahead and sign this one off. We'll be back on the air, I think, on Friday night at 7:30 for Lady Wolves action against Frankfort High School. So tune in if you can't make it out to watch that one. And until then, keep your eye on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We've got games going all over the region. And we'll see you next time here on
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.